cold, hard truth, any dirty old river, this stuff we know in a perfect world. I sent you the list, but I mainly send the list to you, and it's actually the order that I have. But it's mainly just in case something jumps out where you're going, I don't know that song.
I go through them usually if I have time.
No, I'm just saying that's what it's for, just to, so there's no surprises. All right. It gives me time to drink to the first song. What the first song's going to be? Yes, I can.
Tell us a story.
Will I?
Still player guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if I gave him the title, he'd still be guessing what key it's going to be. 2, 1. All right, we're ready. Thank you, Dees, for having us. Davey at the bar, Eric helping out. Y'all take care of him. He's got the cold beer. I got a friend here, special friend here tonight, and she's so shy and withdrawn, and so I'm not going to mention her name, but she's a dear pal from a long, long time back. Well, I think we met when she was 7 or something like that. But anyway, all that's to say, I usually do this song for Miss Irina when she's not here, but I can do this for Carol Ann too. They call me a playboy as I'm making my rounds, chasing the bright lights of every night spot in town. And though I'll never show it, my heart's breaking in two. Hey, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. I once had a real love, that was when I had you. And I'll never feel love with somebody new. This false front I'm wearing, it's just to cover my blues. Hey, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. Niehaus. I once had a real love, that was when I had you. Now I'll never feel love with somebody new. This false front I'm wearing, it's just to cover my blues. Hey, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. All right. Chasing the bright lights of every night spot in town. And though I'll never show it, my heart's breaking in two. Yeah, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. Yeah, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. There you go. Yay. Hey, did y'all notice when you came in the music was particularly good? Yeah, the sound man helped me out and put one of my favorite records of all time on the hi-fi. That was pretty cool. So this song's for him. Dirty old river running through my town. Used to take you somewhere, used to get you around. Used to be a highway, then a byway. Now it's just my way going down. Dirty old river, it never makes a sound. It just wears a mist like a wedding gown. Of a stood up bride about to come unwound. Dirty old river going down. A dirty old river won't let me go. Won't say nothing about what it knows. Dirty old river haunts my dreams. Dirty old river ain't what it seems. Dirty old river won't let me go. It won't say nothing about what it knows. A dirty old river haunts my dreams. Dirty old river ain't what it seems. Dirty old river, take me away. If you do, I promise never to say just how it came to be, how you set me free. Dirty old river, the river and me. Dirty old river, the river and me. Dirty old river, the river and me. Yeah. I got another friend here tonight, and he's going to remain nameless too. But he's like an award-winning engineer, producer. He does the stuff at the board, you know. And when I made this record called Down at the Well of Wishes, I had a producer. Thank you. Well, I had a producer, and he got a paying gig, and so he took off. So my friend, Mr. Engineer, helped me finish the record, and, you know, it's a record. So I like it, too. And so it's thanks in no small part to Mr. Joe Martino. So here we go. Down at the well of wishes, a noble loser fishes through the pockets of his breeches for some change. If he could hear them jingle, or even feel a single new penny in his wrinkled hands for change. But change is hard to come by if the well has run dry and you are only some guy who needs change. There's nothing he can throw in to the well and leave it knowing that the way his life is going, it's gonna change. Change is hard to come by if the well has run dry and you are only some guy who needs change. All the gods have spoken to the man who's broken, but still he keeps on hoping for some change, for some change. That's a new arrangement of the ending. Thank y'all. Being all sentimental, I reckon. There ain't no shame in that. Nostalgia is dubious. Sentiment, no. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, let's do, uh-oh. I need help. I need some mechanical assistance. Me and Joe's buddy, Butch Prim, came to me one time and he said, man, there's this Neil Young song, and I think it's a country song. And I'm like, you mean like off of Harvest? And no, Anyway, he could hear it before I could hear it, so. You need friends like that, you know? I went into town to see you yesterday, but you were not home. So I talked with some old friends for a while, and then I wandered off alone. so hard for me now, but I'll make it somehow, though I know I'll never be the same. Won't you ever change your ways? It's so hard to make love pay when you're on the losing end. And I feel that way again. Well, I miss you more than ever since you're gone. I can hardly maintain. Things are different around here every night. My tears fall down like rain. Well, it's so hard for me now, but I'll make it somehow, though I know I'll never be the same. Won't you ever change your ways? It's so hard to make love pay when you're on the losing end. And I feel that way again. It's so hard for me now, but I'll make it somehow, though I know I'll never be the same. Won't you ever change your ways? It's so hard to make love pay when you're on the losing end. And I feel that way again. I'm gonna drink to that. That was pretty sweet.
That may not be a country song, it may be deep.
Yeah, that's probably what confused me. Oh, look out. That's what I'm talking about. All the way from the loud table. I could call y'all the quiet table. Because y'all the ones turning it into a listening room instead of it's a bar, y'all. But anyway, yeah, so thank you there, Jon. And, you know, you don't have to be at the front table to tip. I figured I should say that, you know. No.
You are. You're blocking the way.
No. There's a clear path. I can see it. There's a tip path right here. Yeah. All right, let's see. What else were we going to try? Yeah. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Let's see. You don't know who I am, but I know all about you. I've come to talk with you tonight about the things I've seen you do. I've come to set the record straight. I've come to shine the light on you. Let me introduce myself. I'm the cold hard truth. There's a woman we both know. I think you know the one I mean. She gave her heart and soul to you. You gave her only broken dreams. You say you're not the one to blame for all the heartache she's been through. I say you're nothing but a liar, and I'm the cold, hard truth. All your life, that's how it's been. Looking out for number one. Taking more than you give. Moving on when you're done. With her you could have had it all. A family and love to last. Have you had any sense at all? You'd go and beg her to come back. You think that you're a real man, but you're nothing but a fool. The way you run away from love, the way you try to play it cool. I'm gonna say this just one time. Time is running out on you. You best remember me, my friend. I'm the cold hard truth. You best remember me, my friend. I'm the cold hard truth. Thank Peter Cooper for turning me on to that song. What we got back there? And there's all kind of celebrities here tonight. It's good. I don't, not just Paul Niehaus, a whole bunch. Man, I played about 5 songs, and look at that. I'm having a good night, I think. Yeah, because that was I won't say that one was a hateful song, but it was kind of like in your face kind of song. So yeah, but the thing about that Cold Hard Truth, it's a Jamie O'Hara song, But the thing about it is like there's just a kernel of hope in it, So we got to do something better than that. Come on, we got something lower than that. All right. Thank y'all. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, how about this? I like this. In a perfect world. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! In a perfect world, my tongue wouldn't scar your heart. I'd say all the little things I forgot, and tomorrow wouldn't hurt. In a perfect world, in a perfect world. troubles would all be cast aside, and I could turn the tide in a perfect world. But it ain't that way. A little rain falls somewhere every day, and people walk away from their lives even on sunny days. In a perfect world, you'd still be standing at my side. You wouldn't have to look beyond these eyes to find your dreams in a perfect world. But it ain't that way. A little rain falls somewhere every day, and people walk away from their lives even on sunny days. In a perfect world, I'd hold more than your memory. I'd lock the gates behind you and me. Forever we'd be in a perfect world. We'd find our dreams in a perfect world. Just you and me in a perfect world. Forever we'd be in a perfect world. I need to let him finish that song. That was perfect. Speaking of perfect, cheers. Thanks, Paul. That was great. All right, let's see. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, somebody snuck up here. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Tipper.
Keeper. Thank you, brother. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll do this. Where'd he go? Where'd my cape? Oh, yeah. No?
You wrote that, didn't you, Jon?
I did not. Mylon Miller and Glenn Simmons wrote that song.
You were friends of yours.
Yeah, that's true. And
Know that.
I always say, Carolyn, that's the best Willie Nelson song he's never heard. What did I do in my? Oh, I know.
Love you.
My fan club is here. Appreciate that. Let's see. What did I say? Oh, yeah. All right, this next song, Carol Ann, this song might have been written for a gal like you, because this was written by this is written by a gal who had a hankering for a deep talking, deep singing, messed up fella. So she wrote this song about him for him, and he recorded it because, you know, it's a great song. burning thing, and it makes a fiery rain. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Well, the taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Cheers. All right. Carol Ann's very introverted, shy, and so she sometimes can overcompensate, you know. But it's okay. Everything's cool. All right. Let's see what else we got. Somehow I knew she would like that one. All right. Let's do Skin and Bones. Since I don't have a Run Joe off yet. I think he had to go smoke, but I think he's still here. Anyway, let me double check. Since he's here, and it's just us, really, at Dee's. One of my favorite Joe Martino stories is, I said, we were working on this record, Well Wishes, and I said, I'm going to sit for the mix. He goes, what? I said, yeah, I'm going to sit for the mix. I'm going to be sitting in for the mix. And he was like, you sure you want to do that? I'm like, well, absolutely. Especially now that you ask me. I'm like, yes, I will be sitting in on the mix. And then about 15 minutes into, I'm like, okay, I'll be in the lounge. Call me when you have something that I can sit down for 10 minutes without, anyway. Yeah, so I didn't know, I was just pretending to be a professional. He was actually a professional, so. Me and Prem wrote this one too. I know he knows because it's on that record. In a chest of skin and bone is where I keep her stepping stone. locked up safely and I've thrown away the only key. It used to be as good as gold, really something to behold, till a heel without a soul took a stroll, you see. Wore it down and left it flat, turned its shimmer into black, used it to get where she's at, then gave it back to me. With the bottom of her shoe, she did what I can't undo. No longer will this heart be true like it used to be. In a chest of skin and bone is where I keep her stepping stone, locked up safely and I've thrown away the only key. That's the song. That's the song. This is also on Well of Wishes, and it starts with Skin and Bone. And I had this English DJ. He said he played the first track of the album, which was In a Chest of Skin and Bone. He's like, I don't know if I want to listen to it anymore. He's like, and he goes, and thank God Alabama Asphalt was the next song. I'm like, okay, thank you. Well, my uncle was a logger, my papa was a railroad man. When you're down in Alabama, you find a dollar where you can. I grew up never knowing there was any other way. I've been to New York City and I got to say that Alabama asphalt's giving off heat. I gotta keep moving, I got a time to beat. Well, I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay and the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. Now there's a brown-eyed girl, she's waiting for me. She thinks I'm in Tennessee. And there's a blue-eyed girl in a Georgia town. I'd have to hit Atlanta just to take her down, 'cause that Alabama asphalt will give it off heat. I gotta keep moving. I got a time to beat. Well, I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay and the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. Now if you're down in Alabama, you better watch your ways, 'cause laying burning tar is the least that you're gonna pay. Yeah, they'll chain you to your brother and give a shotgun to the other. There's that Alabama asphalt giving off heat. I gotta keep moving. I got a time to beat. Well, I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay and the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. Yeah. Hey, Davy. Hey, that's right. She's from Alabama. She knows. I know. All right, now, Davy, I need another beer. He can't hear me. But he'll take care of me, y'all. Don't. Everything's cool. But he'll take care of me. All right, and how are you? Oh, I mean, beer-wise. Okay. All right, let's see. What else we got? Oh, this is good. Let's do this. This is one of my favorites. From a songwriting standpoint and getting to play it. I like it. C Heartbreak, F sharp. I'm almost in tune. I know. Hey, listen, but the songwriters, they wrote some rock and roll. They did. Emphasis on the roll. Oh, look out, Eric. Thank you, man. What you got there? That's your pour, isn't it? I know it is. Eric is the first and only person I've ever seen able to pour an entire Miller Lite into the glass and not spill a drop. I'll spill it, but he didn't spill it. All right. When you can't afford a beer, you drink a Miller Lite, you know. And I do not have an endorsement. No, I'm out of tune. Are the lights in the harbor don't shine for me. I'm like a lost ship adrift on the sea of heartbreak, lost love, loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, a sea of heartbreak. Oh, how did I lose you? Oh, where did I fail? Why did you leave me? That's it. Always to sail a sea of heartbreak, lost love, loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, the sea of heartbreak. Oh, what I'd give to sail back to shore, back to your arms once more. Oh, come to my rescue. Oh, come here to me. Take me and keep me away from the sea of heartbreak, lost love, loneliness, the memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, a sea of heartbreak. Lost love, loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, a sea of heartbreak, a sea of heartbreak, a sea of heartbreak.
My badass friend, Jon Byrd.
All right.
I'm not even that drunk, John.
I believe you.
I'm still good looking at 53, ain't I?
I know. Yeah,
53, bitches.
Okay. You're a young chicken, for as far as I'm concerned.
1, 2, 3. All right. You guys need to be offering.
I promise you this, Carol Ann is not a plant. I didn't hire her like from the Actors Union. You know, she's a dear pal.
I didn't
Just
know
like
he was playing tonight, and I said, hey, I heard there's this really
you don't follow me on Facebook? All right, sorry.
follow you on Facebook. I love you.
All right, let's see what else happened. In D. And I'll do my best, man, to get the, you know. I got it. They got a vintage Victrola 1951. Full of my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hank and Lefty, and there's B-24. Set 'em up, Joe. play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing E.T. and I'll play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. All my neon neighbors, they like what I play. Oh, they've heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replace old B-24, 'cause every night I run the needle through walking the floor. Every night I run the needle through walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing E.T. and I'll play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I said, set 'em up, Joe, play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, play walking the floor. We could have had a solo. I don't know what I was thinking. Whoops. Hey, y'all, thank you. E.T. I mean, somebody posted something today that's like going, you know, Nashville, if it was a different city, it would just step up. But it's a different city. And my other response to the E.T. record store going away is like, did somebody hold a gun to their head, or did they force them to take those millions of dollars? Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't heard. All right, that was enough of that. Okay, now this will be, okay, you talk about pitiful, this will be, yeah. Let's do New All Along and B. My friend Shannon Wright wrote this next song and put it on my record, and Alex McCullough said, John, you can't have this on the record. I'm like, what do you mean? It's a great song. He said, people will stop listening to your record after this song. Like, and he is never wrong. The things you taught me in just a little while would have taken me 100 years. I can't imagine traveling these miles without somebody like you here. Guess I knew all along he'd take his angels home, 'cause he loves them too much to let them stay. Guess I knew all along he'd take his angels home, but I didn't know it was going to be today. Well, I remember the places that we've been, little things we used to do. Looking back now, that's when I began to realize that I'm a lot like you. I guess I knew all along he'd take his angels home, 'cause he loves them too much to let them stay. Yes, I knew all along he'd take his angels home, but I didn't know it was going to be today. Friends and family helped to pass the time while thumbing through pictures of you. Feeling lonesome, missing you and cry, but that's not what you'd want me to do. Guess I knew all along he'd take his angels home, 'cause he loves them too much to let them stay. Guess I knew all along he'd take his angels home, but I didn't know it was going to be today. Guess I knew all along he'd take his angels home, but I didn't know it was going to be today. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be today. All right. Thank you, Paul. That was good. Let's do Brilliant Team. I read the press, I watch the news. I don't believe, but I'm trying to. It's getting tough out on the trail. Clouds of dust are hanging like a veil. That's when you come to me. Search my eyes and wipe them clean, and all I see begins to gleam like it was bathed in brilliantine. And the sun shines through the trees. I am shaken from my dreams, and the moment I awake, well, they've all disappeared into the day. That's when you come to me. Search my eyes and wipe them clean, and all I see begins to gleam like it was bathed in brilliantine. Been so long studying horizons, measuring the distance with a finger and a thumb. Somewhere I forgot that I was not the only one. That's when I turn to you, and all the rest, well, it just fades from view. More beautiful I've never seen, like you were made, brilliant teen. More beautiful I've never seen, like you were made, a brilliant teen. Chris Richards. All right, thank y'all. Man, y'all are making me nervous. I feel like I'm doing the wrong. I mean, any jerk that turns a bar into a listening room, that ain't cool. Well, it's not a listening room at the bar, so I got that. I got that going for me.
You gotta step closer to that rock and roll.
When did that happen? Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. All right. No, I'm. You know, I always tell people I'm used to like bottles clanking, girls fighting in one corner, dudes fighting in another corner, over the girls fighting in the. You know, it's like that's what I'm used to. So anyway, all right, here we go. I'm in F, I think. Yeah. Well, I'll give you love, that's right, that above and beyond the call of love, and I'll never ever make you cry. I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and love something that money can't buy. Now a poor boy's chances for a pretty girl's glances are sometimes very few. And though I got no money, if you'll be my honey, here's what I'll offer you. I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and I'll never ever make you cry. I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and love something that money can't buy. All right. By chance, and I knew at a glance that I'd found my destiny. And now I want to carry you off and marry you if you will agree. I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and I'll never ever make you cry. I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and love something that money can't buy. I want to hear more Paul. I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and I'll never ever make you cry. I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and love something that money can't buy. Yeah, we'll love something that money can't buy. You know, you can just tip Paul Niehaus if you want to. We'll sort it out.
Well, I don't know if he has played that trucking song.
Oh my goodness. Well, why not? This is I always say you hadn't been to a country show if you hadn't heard a trucking song. I mean, that's just part of the deal. So and I'm just out of tune enough that I think I'm perfect for this one. Oh, and this is on my Byrd's Auto Parts record. That's $10, 11 songs for $10. I have no idea what that is per song, but it is a bargain. I drive a big Freightliner and I make my last payment today. And I drive to all points out of New York City to L.A. Well, the little woman smiles when I pack up to leave her. I'll soon be back, but I just got the fever. She's a believer. I got the Freightliner fever. Now there's a railroader running by a highway out in Santa Fe. And I passed an old freight train a-making his run the other day. Merle Haggard said to his pharmacy pal, well, he's a-blowing this freight train off of the rail. He's got the fever, that old Freightliner fever. Webb Pierce said, son, what you carrying that cigarette pack? I said, I got my second driver. He's gonna drive all the way back. Well, it's a big black pill and it's long and round. To a driver, it's a West Coast turnaround. It's for the fever, that old Freightliner fever. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I passed Del Reeves down to Shreveport, Louisiana. Dick Curlis got hung on a hill up in Maine. I pulled him on over with my 40-foot chain. He's got the fever, that old Freightliner fever. I've been passing everything from a Jimmy to a Greyhound bus. I've been spent a few days on the West Coast to end my run. On a giddy up go and a little bit of luck, I'm gonna pass Red Simpson in a runaway truck. He's got the fever, that old Freightliner fever. Webb Pierce said, son, what you carrying that cigarette pack? I said, I got my second driver. He gonna drive all the way back. It's a big black pill and it's a long and round. To a driver, it's a West Coast turnaround. It's for the fever, that old Freightliner fever. I like the line that says, and the little woman smiles when I pack up to leave her. It's like, uh-huh. Yeah. So anyway, y'all know all my stories, but it reminds me of when I told all my drinking buddies that I told Irina that I was going on a 5 or 6 week tour, and they went, oh God, oh Lord, and what did she say? And I said, well, she said, why isn't it 7? And I went, and all my buddies go, well, that's not right. Oh, wait a minute. You need to hang on to her. Like, yeah, I know. All right. TMI. Somebody in the room looks like Sarah Byrd, but I don't think she's here because she doesn't come see me that much because she is like for real an introvert, you know, so it's really difficult for her to come out. But I'm just saying, I have a good feeling about the room just because I see people I seem to recognize, and the people I seem to recognize I like. So that gives you a good feeling. I don't know if I know them at all, but I feel good, you know. All right, so let's see. And you know, oh, we're only 6. Whoa, that can't be right. Oh, you know, I thought it says 6:13, and I'm like, okay, I thought we played more than 15 minutes, but all right, okay, cool. I know, what's wrong with me? No, I know. No, the last one was a little quick. But anyway, all right, yeah, all right, sorry. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, I'm doing it. This is one, I need a better guitar player for this song, but I'm doing it anyway. The dirt was clay and was the color of the blood in me. A 12-acre farm on a ridge in South Tennessee. We left our sweat all over that land behind a mule we watched grow old, row after row, trying to grow corn and cotton on ground so poor that grass won't grow. There was an old store in the holler we all called town. It belonged to a gentle old man named Henry Brown. He gave us credit in the wintertime so we could live through the cold. When the winds brought snow, trying to grow corn and cotton on ground so poor that grass won't grow. The one I love walked through those fields with me. A hard-working woman as true as one could be. One year death was going round and swiftly took its toll, and Janie had to go. Now she lies asleep underground so poor that grass won't grow. As I stand here looking over this part of Tennessee, the fields are bare as far as the eye can see. And over the ridge where Janie lies, there's a beautiful sight to behold. And no one knows why there's flowers a-growing on ground so poor that grass won't grow. That's for Miss Dolly Parton. Yeah, I know I wore the modulation crowd out. I never will, but if I ever played the Opry, I might have to do that one, just so I'll just make them work. You know? All right, let's see. Thank you, Paul. That was good, too. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's a guy, I tell this story a lot too, but there's a guy that plays the 5-spot every Friday at 6 p.m. And he's a rock and roller. True, solid, through and through. But I go see him because I always tell people, I don't want to do what Tim Carroll does. I want to do what I do as good as Tim Carroll does what he does. And so I go see Tim Carroll for inspiration. I'm just saying for inspiration. But I learned, this is a Tim Carroll song we're going to do, but I learned it through Adam and Shannon Wright. You know, they put it on their little record, and I didn't know Tim. I don't know how I didn't know him, but I didn't. So. If you don't like the way things are, you can wish upon a star. There's always tomorrow. If things don't work out like you planned, you've had all that you can stand. There's always tomorrow. On your bad days, there's always tomorrow. Got the world by the tail, and it seems that you can't fail. There's always tomorrow. On your best days, there's always tomorrow. And when you finally leave this place, this will be your saving grace. There's always tomorrow. Come what may, there's always tomorrow. Simple. That reminds me of a Tom T. Hall song. So simple, like, okay. Why didn't I write that? All right, let's see what else we got, man. Yay. Oh, between love and hate. Good. And this is it. This will be in F sharp. No, this will be in, what key did I put down here? I know we did, but it should be. All right, so we're going to do a Johnny Paycheck song. And it's one of my favorites of any songs that we do because it actually has the word hate in it. So. I think it does. Well, it's how it feels. Let's put it that way. All right. never entered my mind. You were laughing at me, not with me, and you'd leave me behind. I could never take you back again. You know it's too late, 'cause it's a mighty thin line between love and hate. For a while I died inside and I cried all the time. Your leaving destroyed me. I forgot the sun could shine. One day I got hold of myself, got over you, and I feel great. But it's a mighty thin line between love and hate. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I hate you, but I draw the line at memories that hurt me. You'll never use me again for your stepping stone, 'cause I also draw the line between dirt and me. If I sound harsh and bitter, I didn't mean to sound that way. I'm back off my knees, back on my feet, and I mean to stay that way. If you think I'll take you back again, you know it's too late, 'cause it's a mighty thin line between love and hate. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I hate you, but I draw the line at memories that hurt me. You'll never use me again for your stepping stone, 'cause I also draw the line between dirt and me. If I sound harsh and bitter, I didn't mean to sound that way. But I'm back on my knees, back on my feet, and I mean to stay that way. If you think I'll take you back again, you know it's too late, 'cause it's a mighty thin line between love and hate. I gotta sing that to myself to remember the chords. No, it's me. Thank y'all, man. All right, yeah, that has the word hate in it. Sure does. Paul, we had a band meeting just now, and someone in the band raised the question of whether or not people knew we actually had a tip jar, especially the folks at the bar. If whether or not, I'm just saying, like, do they actually know? I'm not sure they do. Bless their hearts, and listen, they probably worked all day. They're taking it easy, and so just. I don't ask people to do that, but that'd be sweet. That's all I'm saying. I'm just. Bless your heart.
I've never done this in my life.
I love, and you know what? I love that more. I love that more. That's beautiful. You know what? You know, I've never done this in my life. This is so weird. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's do Give Him the Devil His Due. All right, well, you know what? This is going out to all the tippers. I mean, no way. This is going out to all the people who have not tipped yet. Well, it's Jack Black, Waterback. Let's see how high the deck is stacked for a rambling, gambling poor boy with the blues. And it's fast women, all the trimmings. Man like me ain't got no limits when he's giving the devil his due. I'm giving the devil these wasted days he's due. And I'm sinking to new levels so I don't think of you. Hey, I'm staying up, laying up. That's the way I'm paying up. I'm a giving the devil his due. Now it's high style, profile, all night going buck wild and moving like there's nothing left to lose. But it's quicker, I figure, to go ahead and pay the fiddler, and I'm a giving the devil his due. I'm a giving the devil these wasted days he's due. And I'm sinking to new levels so I don't think of you. Hey, I'm staying up, laying up. That's the way I'm paying up. I'm a giving the devil his due. Yes, I'm giving the devil his due. That's a good one. Davis Raines. And he did it last night. It was great. I know. It was so good to hear him sing it. Yeah. You know, this town's got 1 million great songwriters. You got to get you one or two. Davis Raines is mine. So I think I've recorded a bunch. I've recorded a couple of his songs for sure. All right. So let's see. Good. Thank you. Let's do reputation. What's that? Me? No, I haven't. Not yet. It could happen. It could happen. This is for all the working girls out there. No, not them. I mean, not just them. Not just them. You know, all of them. It's on my first record, Bird's Auto Parts. It has bad grammar. She's got her reputation that she don't deserve. She wanted me to tell you she hadn't got the nerve. She's got her reputation as the fun girl in town. She's happy-go-lucky. She never wears a frown. Take a look on the inside. Take a look on the inside. inside she's crying. She's got her reputation, she makes it work for her. She's gotta keep her job and her friends and her car, so she don't let on. Take a look on the inside. Take a look on the inside. Whoa! Love don't touch on the inside. She's crying. She's crying. She let me know in no uncertain terms just how she felt about moving on. She let me go in no uncertain terms just when I felt about sure. She's got her reputation, and I really don't know why. In spite of all the effort she makes to be cool, it's obvious to me. Take a look on the inside. Take a look on the inside. Look, don't touch on the inside. She's crying. She's crying. She let me know in no uncertain terms just how she felt about moving on. She let me go in no uncertain terms just when I felt about sure. She's got her reputation that she don't deserve. She wanted me to tell you she hadn't got the nerve. Yeah. Yes, sirree. All right, let's see what happens here. I'm going to try this one. This next one's on my Route 41 record, written by my friend Greta. Oh, that's G. We don't want G. We want F sharp, I think. Or what do we want? Or maybe G. Let's try G. It'll be kind of high on the guitar, but... Walter, you understand that, Walter, that like, let me think that like, every bluegrass song is in the key of 1, 4, 5, you know. And a lot of country songs, 1, 4, 5, 2 minor, 6 minor, okay. But then there's like, what's the Led Zeppelin song? There's only one key that you can do that. It's the whatever the tuning of, it's like the E or whatever, And so rock and roll is a little different in that way. Well, this song I wrote or created or I made the guitar lick for this song, but I can't sing it in her key. I have to crank it way up the neck, and it's just that's it. If you see me on the street and you're thinking we should meet, walk on, walk on. 'Cause you can't see the tears I've cried, all the pain that's buried down inside. Walk on, walk on, walk on by, walk on by. 'Cause there ain't nothing left since she said goodbye. Yeah, you're better off to walk on by. If you're thinking we should meet, if you're thinking we should meet, oh no, if you think that you're the one who can change the things she's done, walk on, walk on. 'Cause no one here's strong enough, goes too deep and it's way too tough. Walk on, walk on, walk on by, walk on by. 'Cause there ain't nothing left since she said goodbye. Yeah, you're better off to walk on by. Walk on by, walk on by. 'Cause there ain't nothing left since she said goodbye. Yeah, you're better off to walk on by. Yeah, you're better off to walk on by. Welcome to rehearsal. Yeah. That was for me. Thank you. All right. Got that out of the way. Cool. In the key of, looks like D. Looks like D. Huh? Oh, no way. But I'm telling you, man, I got the tracks with the strings on them. Woo, man. Yeah. Yeah. If you ever want to, yeah. If you ever want, did you say the full what? With the Philharmonic? I said the full Monty. I was like, same thing. Yeah. Making believe that you still love me. Well, it's leaving me alone and so blue. But I'll always dream, still I'll never own you. Making believe is all I can do. Can't hold you close when you're not with me. You're somebody's love, you'll never be mine. Making believe I'll spend my lifetime loving you and making believe. Making believe that I never lost you, but my happy hours I find are so few. My plans for the future, you're making me nervous, will never come true. Making believe, what else can I do? Can't hold you close when you're not with me. You're somebody's love, you'll never be mine. Making believe I'll spend my lifetime loving you and making believe, loving you and making believe. Oh, that was for that was for me too. Thank you, Paul. All right. Oh, we're okay. Hello, walls. Body and soul. Well, no, I know. You want to try it? C. Key of C. Oh, look out, man.
I suppose old-time rock and roll is out of the question.
Yeah. Man, when you're taking money out of the pockets of great musicians, you know you're doing a good job. You know, you're doing your job. Anyway, and that's generous. Oh, Joe Martino's still here. I can't believe it. I hadn't run him off. And he's got ears, you know. He can't just listen to anything. Hello, walls. How things go for you today? Don't you miss her? Since she up and walked away, and I'll bet you dread to spend another lonely night with me. But lonely walls, I'll keep you company. Hello, wind. Well, I see that you're still here. Don't you miss her? Since our darling disappeared. Well, look here, is that a teardrop in the corner of your pain? Now don't you try and tell me that it's rain. She went away, left me all alone. The way she planned, guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, ceiling. I'm going to stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep, so won't you bear with me a while? We got to all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. left us all alone the way she planned. Guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, Celia. I'm going to stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep. So won't you bear with me a while? We got to all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. Yeah. Man, I know it's Nashville. I know where I live, so there's songwriters in the room. And so let me just point this out. What? Like, yeah, he did that. 5, 5, 7, 5 minor. Dude, what are you doing? Great. Genius is what that is. All right, so, okay, let's see. And then let's, oh man, this is, I promise we're going to end on a hateful note, but this is pitiful right here. Body and soul indeed. See the train coming around the tracks. Ain't no one that I love. Her beautiful body is still here on earth, but her soul has been called above. Body and soul, body and soul. That's how she loved me, body and soul. Her beautiful hair was pure as gold. Her eyes were blue as the sea. Her lips were the color of summer's red rose. And she promised she'd always love me. Body and soul, body and soul. That's how she loved me, body and soul. Tomorrow as the sun sinks low and shadows will cover her face, her last sun goes down as she's laid beneath the ground, and my teardrops are falling like rain. Body and soul, body and soul. That's how she loved me, body and soul. Body and soul, body and soul. That's how she loved me, body and soul. That's how she loved me, body and soul. All right. I stepped on your beautiful moon. No. All right, I got a t-shirt that says Byrd's Auto Parts, and we don't rock ever. And this pushes the limit right here. Thank y'all for having us. Thanks to Dee's. I hope you're taking care of Davey. Hope you're taking care of Eric, and hope you're nice to Eleanor, who let you in the place. Now here I sit in this honky-tonk, feeling mighty low, hating to see that old clock on the wall saying that it's time to go. So bring another drink, bartender. Troubles, boy, I got 'em. And if I'm gonna sink, I might as well go to the bottom. Hey, 'cause I got the meanest old woman you've ever seen. And she don't go for me staying out all night. And when I come home in the morning, banging on the screen, well, you can bet your bottom dollar there's gonna be a whale of a fight. And you know who'll win. Now sometimes, well, she's pretty good, sometimes sweet and kind, but she don't see past her nose when it comes to this jug of mine. But when I get the heebie-jeebies, this is the only way to stop 'em. And if I'm gonna sing, I might as well go to the bottom. She don't go for me staying out all night. And when I come home in the morning, banging on the screen, well, you can bet your bottom dollar there's gonna be a whale of a fight. Now sometimes she's pretty good, sometimes sweet and kind, but she can't see past her nose when it comes to this jug of mine. But when I get the heebie-jeebies, it's just the only way to stop 'em. And if I'm gonna sing, I might as well go to the bottom. If I'm gonna sing, I might as well go to the bottom. Paul Niehaus on the pedal steel, y'all. Thank y'all so much for taking care of us, and hang on because there's a great band coming up. I heard. By me, I've heard them, and they're great.